I say good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. God bless you. Yeah, I was just thinking about talking about dying to self. We talk about this is a good thing too, by the way. But when you die to self, you may get sick. You could possibly have some challenging moments because you're not understanding the change. You got to die to self. What the Bible's saying. So I load some scriptures up, but you have to die to self, and things happen. What you used to do, you're not gonna do no more. Or practice, it's gonna be like a habit. It's hard to break. But just with stuff you gotta. This is an example of stuff you gotta die to. Yourself. And sometimes God keep what's good and wholesome. He just keep it in you and just enhance it and make it better for you. Just like Paul, the apostle. We're going to use him as an example about dying to self. And because he was a pretty good example to use. But you have to die to self, And sometimes you're going to experience changes in your body and your mind and stuff when you die to self. So I thought for people who don't understand, people probably understand if they got it, but that's what you have to do. It's a big change, It's like ripping something apart. You're ripping you out and put the new man in you, So that's what I was, trying to get relayed across to you. And as I was saying, I'm going to use Paul as an example because when Paul, he died to himself. Because Paul, that's the apostle, the least amongst all the apostles, is what he called himself. Because he was born out of season. It was like 15 years later after the resurrection. Jesus had been gone 15 years, and then he meet Paul on the road and over there in Acts chapter 9. I'll load some scriptures up too on that. To let him know, hey, why you kick against the prick? There might be a terminology y'all may be familiar with. That's Acts 9. This big light came around Paul. He heard a voice, and that was Jesus calling him. Now, this is in the New Testament, okay? Jesus had been gone from earth for 15 years. He was gone. Not gone, but sitting in heaven. That's what we believe in. So he was sitting there, and he decided to just meet Paul. Because Paul was going to persecute Christians. Because he was on his way to do some damage, And I'll catch you on the other side of the video.